delving into culture. First of all, it's very dynamic. It moves at the speed of the consumer. It's hard to chase down. The average tools that can really capture the essence of it and what it lives and how it's represented are very much boots on the ground. And if you understand where most research lies, it lies in a boardroom, in an ivory tower. So this is why street teams, if we remember those days, were so popular because they touched the people. And they had more intel than anyone other than someone operating a bodega or like a food truck or 7-Eleven. Very high touch, very intimate, high churn, a lot of evolving foot traffic. I remember being in an interview and the guy asked me, well, who's the smartest marketers on the market on the planet? And I'm like, Procter& Gamble. He was like, you're not wrong. He said, no, the savviest marketer is the corner deli in New York.
Club promoters.
Right. But, well, that too, because they understand the strategy of upsell and cross-sell. They remember your name. It's very intimate. It's a vibrant environment. And what he basically got into is this idea of customer intimacy that is really rooted in the culture, whether it's a culture of the enterprise you're running or the culture who's walking through the door. And they pay attention. They are effective listening brands. And in one of my talks around bias, the average brand is a poor listener. They're not a listening brand. Look, you could be listening because you're not apathetic. You actually listen with intentionality, and you have tools that help you to accelerate the listening. We've seen a few brands really galvanize pop culture because they really listen to their target. Red Bull is probably amazing at it. They've channeled the inner X game guy that nobody wanted and now have personified and put it on steroids, and now they have a Formula One racing team. I mean, there's probably no greater success messaging than someone who looked at a culture, identified it, created brand ethos around it, and then accelerated it, and then became the moniker that you'd want to chase. So it's not X Games, like you want to be Red Bull and the waterfall below them. That's
But,
you have to be very intentional to achieve that.
but